I'm a little bit afraid. Is that for hair? That is for hair. This has been shut down a while ago.
You're no son of mine. You're a disgrace to this family. You perverts are driving our nation to ruin.
Carved out. Nothing happened.
War is coming, and you're going to die. Look at yourselves. You're not men.
I'll burn this attic down if I must. Well, he was right. At least one of us seems to slowly die. Maybe. Oh. Are those pigeon feathers? So, Johannes cried up here, it seems. Makes sense after such a speech. This thing is pointing airly towards me. This is gonna open or something. There's something in that wants out. Or not. Or not. Well, that works for me. So did Johannes have to spend a night up here or something because he did something? Because there's a bed here. It doesn't look too uncomfy. Well, he said perverse. Do I like to paint lightly clothed men? You caught them before he could finish it.
Nothing happened. Did it, Johannes? Tell him. Christian?
You've got no idea who I am.
Paul did the right thing telling us what you were doing up here. Look at you, a pair of filthy strumpets! You repulse me, the pair of you! Get out! Get out of my house!
So, that's one way of coming out as bisexual or gay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I suppose the family had different thoughts on that. Be proud of who you are, Johannes. Even though it can be hard at times. Dear Johannes, they say the war will be over before the first leaves fall. Won't that be grand? So, did we paint Christian and we laid here with Christian? The others at the cafe said you've enlisted too. How marvelous. You'll still be able to move out from home once we have emerged victorious. We'll meet again at the front as comrades fighting for the fatherland. Your father was right. What happened between us in the attic was just childish games, wasn't it? Your friend, Christian, trained to the Western Front, August 20th, 1914. Oh, come on, don't friend-zone him merrily. Everything here is just how he left it 5 years ago. Oh, can I not descend? Maybe I can listen to this, listen to some music. No? I'm not. I'm falling out of the gull nest. Falling out of the bird nest. I say while hearing a pigeon flying above me somewhere. There's no trace of just climbing down calmly. Okay, what have we here? Lots of painting going on. So what is sobbing coming from the attic? Was that me? Like a memory of me. It's quite a draft up here.
Johannes's paintings will protect me from the cuckoo. I show them to it every day to make sure. The cuckoo wants to paint too, but I have taken its awful paintings away from it. I don't want to see them. I give it nothing but the black oil paints to drink. It wants them, and I don't want it to live.
Cuckoo, you keep referencing to Kaku, and you also keep referencing that you've chosen me and not Paul. So you're just called Paul Kaku, is that it? Did I get it right?
The thing that has returned to me is not Johannes.
Ah.
It is a cuckoo. Come to sit in his nest. A cuckoo, that's what it is. It sits up there in the attic and expects me to cater to its every whim. Just like he used to be. Carl's father. Perhaps it is Carl's father. Torturing me still. He refuses to remain dead.
Jumping the gun a little bit, aren't we, miss? Just because I'm potentially in a comatose state doesn't mean that I'm my grandfather. Maybe I'm the one jumping the gun. Oh, it's this one. Of the garden. This is just a nightmare. You don't want to know what's behind the door? Oh, it's a crow. Although I suppose the painting could be a door into a nightmare. You plead to finally wake up and be let out of this nightmare. Looks like an upside down. Okay, never mind. It's someone hanging. Like laying on their back, but you're hanging midair. Ugh. I can understand how that's gotta be nightmare fuel. What if it is him? What if he's still alive? You mean grandfather? Is this him coming up from the grave? The paint is still fresh, but it can't be. There's something else up here in the attic. Don't say it like that. That sounds so creepy. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is over there, I suppose. The smell of the paint makes you feel sick. Is it even paint at this point? That looks like something to keep me alive. Maybe it's not. Okay, so what's this here? Is it like a melted horse or something? Oh, gosh. Huh. I suppose not. Let's continue on. And, oh! God! The most violent pigeon ever. Ad Infinitum. Hospital. We already came home from the hospital, but this is a memory. Spiked. Tripping in our face. All the dead bodies there. Okay, Johannes, it's okay. Go take a rest. Although, not here, under the tortured pigeon. Over in this one. This dry and warm, cozy one. Take a rest. You've had a lot that you got off your chest, so... Good night. We'll wake you again soon enough. We'll put an end to your nightmares. You'll see. Wakey, wakey, Johannes. We've got work to do. We need to sort out your nightmares. Is a very enthusiastic rat or mouse somewhere. But yeah, there's a lot of bodies here, so I can see why. Somewhere around there. Oh, those bodies. Hey, generator. Got to keep the hospital powered on, but this is... It just looks like a bunker. Like an underground maintenance tunnel or so. Even here they put bodies. It's just a trail here of non-bodies. What a place to go. Where's that mouse coming from? It's probably feasting right now. Pigeon. Zeichnet die Kriegsanleihe. Sie bringt den Frieden näher. It brings the peace closer. And the other one is, through work there will be victory. Through victory to peace. I forgot I had this. Eisenbach. Pathetic. All 27 of the bodies brought in here in what can only be described as a pathetic condition. What? Only one of the soldiers is still alive, and even he is a disgraceful sight. My sanatorium will restore all eligible patients to the physical and mental state required for war. Signed, Dr. Eisenbach. Now I wonder what exactly you're gonna do, because if someone is very, very physically wounded and doesn't have the mental capacity to stand up anymore, how exactly are you gonna fix that? Inspection. There, nurses. The way some of the fallen soldiers responded to this morning's inspection of their wounds is of great annoyance to me. Oh yeah, I would have loved you as a doctor. Who wouldn't? The medical recovery process is part of their military duty. This embarrassment is childish and must be exorcised from the patient. Exorcised? That's how it's gonna be. So that's how it's gonna be. My grandfather would have loved you. You are probably my grandfather's spirit animal living. Oh. Flying. Like the pigeons.
Is that you in the plane pool? Oh, you want to fly high, huh? Look. I'm the bird. I'll fly with you. We can fly wherever we want together.
You drew the plane and he. I'm not sure if that means like a continuation would be he was in the plane. Or if it's like and he, like as if he crashed or something, that you couldn't finish it. I suppose that's it for in here. That's one way to stack these boxes. Boxy containers. All of these gurney things, mattresses just stuck up to the wall. Well, let's have a look at what I presume to be the exit. Something is dangling over there. And this way. Seems more quiet, so we'll go. Oh my god, now I hear it everywhere. Oh my goodness. Huh? What? What the hell is that? Waiting room. I don't like that I hear beastly sounds. For something wounded, I'm sure. This sounds so... Oh, the sounds. Oh, the sounds. Oh, I'm tunnel visioning again. I'm tunnel visioning. I'm tensed up. How can I not tunnel vision? Phone. Yeah, now we're... Well, it seemed like the attic, but it's the hospital. But that part over there didn't seem like the hospital. Have you bit that?
3 comrades. Kasper Hafner, Bruno Blumen, Horse Weaver. 3 despicable traitors.
Why? What did they do? Keys. Head nurse assigned the patient's lockers according to their patient numbers. As soon as they are conscious, it shall be the patient's duty to remember these numbers. The patient files must be kept under lock and key at all times. They must not be allowed to fall into the patient's hands again. So they once were? I mean, is that even a big problem? All comrades and all. Can't be that much secrets with your wound and all. In addition, soldiers whose mental competence has been largely restored should be assigned simple tasks within the clinic. The patients in question must be provided with the keys for said tasks. Obviously. Imagine being like, oh, you have to clean out the cabinet. Oh yeah, by the way, they're locked. You have to figure out a way to hack the lock. The soldiers shall be responsible for any and all keys given to them. Also makes sense, yes. Also, if that is a task, then imagine the mental capacity they have when they come in here. If this can be seen as somewhat of a challenge. Signed, Dr. Eisenbach. Because they would be so mentally destroyed. Why didn't you dispatch them? How do you zombie them back into war? That's what I'm... Oh my god, yeah, you look like a zombie. Nurse's note. Note to self, this Eisenbach is crazy. Now, note to self, do not forget to lock the patient files away in the office. Dr. Eisenbach was furious with Nurse Emma when she forgot the last time. Perhaps I should not have reported her. Yeah, stick together, nurses. I don't trust this Eisenbach either. Emma has not been back to work since she was called into his office. She probably doesn't dare face the doctor again. You're probably having second doubts working here yourself. Oh, yikes. So that would be the waiting hall. This is an electric door. Well, we shall not touch it then. Nicht anfassen. Power is out. You wonder if you should follow these cables. Okay, so I can touch the door. Careful. High voltage. Hazardous. Gotcha. Oh, I can't read it. That's too blurry. Do you believe in these forest dwellers? Can you see them? Then you are not yet fit for war. Huh? Again? Was ist?
3 comrades. Kasper Hafner, Bruno Blumen, Horse Weaver. 3 despicable traitors.
Well, that must be a very powerful spirit in our mind to keep reappearing like that. Maybe that's even part of a puzzle. Files. They were not locked. Oh my god, I thought this buster was something laying on the ground far over there. Head nurse's report. Dear Dr. Eisenbart, I have taken care of the matter with Nurse Emma. Patient 27 gave me a hand. Oh, yeah, they help out. Junior Dr. Laue woke up yesterday. He is a strong young man. He has already asked for more prothesis. God, how many limbs did you lose? Oh my God, dispatch the poor fella. Was I part of this thing? I mean, I was sent home eventually, but did I first go through this little exorcism or whatever they refer to this as? That is surprisingly blank for something that has been pinned to a billboard. Must be my memory. Dreams can be surprisingly detailed when you're living through them. But, knock knock. Head nurse? Anyone? I might have been a former patient here. I just wanted to come back with flowers and chocolate. For their treating me so well. I'm not gonna touch that light. Note from Junior Dr. Laue. Dear Emma, today Dr. Eisenbart tried to force me to cut off a soldier's healthy legs. I refused. What Eisenbart have too little to do, have to create work. Too obsessed. Or perhaps Dr. Laue thought they were healthy, but it could have been gangrene or something. But I trust you. I trust you. This Eisenbart guy sounds nuts. He did the deed himself, glaring at me. He did the deed himself while glaring at me the whole time. I can just barely imagine how fucked up that looks. It just sounds so weird. It just sounds so weird, man. He didn't even sterilize the surgical instruments. He has ordered me to report to his office later. I'm sorry. I can't take that seriously, though. Why the hell was he looking at this other guy while doing the deed? Look where you're cutting, man. Let's make sure he's watching. He has ordered me to report to his office later. The head nurse says we can talk it over and settle the matter. I hope she's right. Oh, dear Lord. Excuse me. Ah, that's just Eisenbach again, I suppose. 28. They talked about 27, I think. Well, maybe I should look into their records. Well, what happens if I turn this off? Small key? What? Was it hanging on the light? You know, why not? I didn't even see that. I suppose it was hidden up there. Or I'm blind as usual. Okay, what if... Oh. The frick was that? It sounded like... It's part of the ambiance. It sounded like bubbles popping left and right. There we go. Boink. This file seems to be missing. Okay, so who was it? It was Rudolf Lohmann was one of them. Rudolf Lohmann. Well, oh, there's my cursor. What happened to you? Rudolf Lohmann. Missing. Patient number. Okay, let's... God, with this ambiance going on, I can't focus. Sounds like someone is out there. Kaspar Rudolf Post. Okay, Kaspar, Rudolf, what was the other one? Kaspar, Rudolf, Ostweber. Patient 27. Head nurse ordered me to sweep the floor in the maintenance room. Grateful to be of service, my new legs throb with pain and pride. The droning of the machines reminds me of the cannon that tore me away from the front. Ugh. It's not good to have your traumatizing memory just be torn into view like that, I suppose. We're all comrades there. Everyone has fallen and yet risen again, just like me. Hope we can all experience our baptism of fire together soon. P.S. I'm keeping the key to the maintenance room in my locker, number 82. The combination is my two best comrades. What I suppose the two best comrades are the ones who also were called traitors. So, Rudolf, what did Cursor, stop going away. Rudolf, Lohmann, and Kaspar. 07 0715. 0715. And where did you say? Maintenance room in my locker. Number 82. Locker. 0715. Locker 82. I got it somehow. Okay, this looks... Ugh. It's so wet. This is like a dressing area and all. And shower, perhaps. So, it seems like a place for a locker, doesn't it? Bathroom. Sanitäranlage. Okay. 82. You're the lucky number one. Lucky number 0715. It's almost already put in here. There. Maintenance room key. You found the key for the maintenance. 82 looks like a bigger one than 83 here, but I suppose it's just... No, it is bigger. Isn't it? Feels slightly bigger. It might not be though. Maintenance room. Let's see if it's the same message. Hello? Yeah, I've had it with that. You may call me as much as you like. I know you're really pissed at them. Oh, just so caved in. Well, Johan said I feel like I should follow the cable, so... Is that all we have to go by? Or is there actually another reason? Okay, we came up from there. Oh, we made a full round. We made a full round. It's gonna be so terrible if there's actually some sort of creature walking around who I missed by just every time I went there. Okay, I'm gonna go back. I think there was a waiting room back there. Access denied, more or less. Not allowed to step further. Betreten verboten. I'm gonna go check here anyway. Okay, no, this is a different area. That is a... So the door over here might be where I go then. God, stop being so dark. Wartungsraum. Oh, it is to there. But I thought it was waiting room. Wartungsraum. Huh. Well. That is dark. Okay, it sounds like a zombie here. And it professes. I'll take that. Oh! Dude! It's stuck tight. I would have liked that. I made a reference to such a tool earlier. Oh. Do I even want to? I can cut this loose, but I need a tool to cut it loose. What else do we have down here then? That's a lot of levers. On with the gas mask. This is the highly potent gas. Which these zombie creatures probably can breathe anyway. Oh my god, it looks like someone. It's just shadow. It's just a shadow game. That's okay. There. So this leads to here. Oh! Jesus. Okay. My light didn't work for the longest of time. What the Okay. That looked very dead. I wish to amend my statement. This should be sent home to their family. This should be sent to the graveyard immediately. You didn't get wounded soldiers. You got dead soldiers. Ouch. I'm sorry, I hit my hand. I apologize for hitting my hand. What the fuck? I apologize to the microphone. Okay, it's gone. It's gone. It was here, and the next moment it was not. It's just a weird vision. We're not allowed to return in a vision. Hello. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Wire cutters. You can cut these wire. You can cut these wire cutters. You can use these wire cutters to carve a path through the barbed wire. To avoid injuries, it's a good idea to keep your hand steady when cutting the wire. Oh no, oh no, steady, and this thing is probably going to come after me. Aim that is not moving, and use, okay. Will this other thing disappear when... Ah! It stops moving when it's the other one left. Well, I'm not going there. I wanted to explore there, but I'm not going there. Jesus.